Hi guys, it's Trish from Trish Card Club, live from Chattanooga, Tennessee. Happy Monday night, everybody. How's everybody doing? Shannon, you just had a birthday, and I hope you received my card and you did not get a wish on your birthday. I missed it completely, so I apologize, but I hope it was a good day. Hey, Charlene and Karen and Anne-Marie, thanks for joining me, everybody. Um, Let me just go through my regular introduction while we wait for a few more people to join us. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I have a YouTube channel and a Facebook page called Trisha's Card Club. They're one and the same. I do live videos on Monday nights on YouTube and I upload them to Facebook. And you can shop with me when you see products that you love online 24/7 at trishan.stampinup.net. That's a web page that Stampin' Up! Curates, but you can shop there. Just go to that web page, go to the upper left-hand corner and click on the word shop, and then have a blast. Hey, Kelly and Judy, thanks for joining you guys. I wanted to give a shout out and a thank you to people who watch my replay. Somebody watched replay last week and then subscribed, and I wanted to say a huge thank you to that person. As some of you who've listened to me for a long time know, that it's always been my goal to get 1,000 subscribers, because once I have 1,000 subscribers, I can do a little bit of editing, and it won't be a lot, but I do need to do a little bit of editing at the end of my videos. And so every single subscriber counts and makes a difference. So thank you so much. I like to refer to myself as a super simple stamper. And I'm often inspired by other people's works. So, that's kind of what my videos are all about. Hey, Teresa and Peg, thanks for joining. So tonight's card is going to use current product and one piece of retired product, but that part, it doesn't matter. So one of the things that we're going to be using, is this bundle called Words and Wishes. Now you should recognize it because last week's card, we used the word dies for it, but this week we're going to use more on this side. We are using some dies, but we're going to be using more of the images and some of the words that we didn't use last week. But I wanted to bring this to your attention. Let me get rid of this so it's not confusing, because there are some really, really good words in this stamp set. Some really, really good words. But there's some other stamp sets that are out there that are available that I wanted to let you guys be aware of too, just in case, because one of the things that I always feel like Stampin' Up! Struggles a little bit with his word stamps. They're not the best at creating word stamps, but this one is really, really a really good one. It has a lot of sayings on it. And so this is a good one, Words and Wishes. Even if you don't get the whole set and you just get this, you're going to have quite a bit to choose from. And then the other two that I would recommend if you don't have to have in your stash and to keep them is the Scallop Bloom Words. Again, this is a bundle. You don't have to buy the bundle though. So there's beautiful words and fonts. And then the bundle is a bunch of actually I keep forgetting. I'm using this bundle for something else. So it has more scallop dies in it than his, but there's lots of label dies and stuff for this. But this, if you just got the word stamps, this is really a beautiful, very versatile set. So that's one that I want to bring to your attention. And then this one, Sending Salutations, is another one. If you don't have it, it's really good for a wide variety of words that we haven't had for a long time. Here's to a New Chapter, which would be fantastic for a graduating person or someone in retirement, would be a really good one. Congratulations on your achievement. Same thing for graduation or retirement, a job change, that kind of stuff. I hope all things wonderful headed your way is a great thing for retirement, for graduation. So there's some really good ones in there that we haven't really had in the past. So I just wanted to bring those to your attention. If that's not on your radar screen and you're someone that's been looking for word stamps, which I'm always on the radar for word stamps, because it's something that I feel like it's been a little bit of a deficit in Stampin' Up's repertoire. And I was just really happy that they came out with some really good word stamps. Okay, so we are going to be doing Words and Wishes, the bundle. I'm going to be using the cake. I'm going to be using the stamp set that says "You are the best," and then it will be a birthday card because I'm using the cake. The only thing that's missing that I didn't know when I started making the card is there's not a die for the candles. So this kind of needs a candle. You'll see at the end why it would be perfect with the candle, but without it still works. But it does. That's the only thing I was bummed about is I thought we had a dies for the candle, but we don't. So the only thing I'm using that is retired is this piece of Designer Series paper. This Designer Series paper comes from an Easter package from way back when. And I just chose it because I wanted some bright, happy colors. There's no reason that I chose this particular piece, except like I said, I wanted some bright, happy colors. So let me get a little bit closer and let me get some glue. So this card, I don't have anyone to shout out kudos to because it's kind of my own design, which you always know that's always a roll of a die. So it's very pretty. It's very sparkly and bright. This is just a standard piece of cardstock, folded, cut in half, scored, the whole 9 yards. And this is Daffodil Delight. That's the color of the card. And then I'm also using Bubble Bath and Azure Afternoon. Those are the colors that I'm using. So, so what I did in this bundle is there's this die right here. And I thought it'd be kind of fun to cut a couple different colors of that die out and then use that as the foundation for my card. So that's what I ended up doing. So that's where I'll show you where the dies are coming from. So I did a yellow one, I did the azure, and then I did a pink, the Bubble Bath. So we're going to do that, but not in that order. They're going to be in this order. And so I'm going to glue these down. And there wasn't any there. I just liked the shape of this. That was really my only motivation for doing that. There's no, and because I don't always use the labels that are in bundles, and I thought, well, this is a really good way to use a label die, kind of in a non-traditional way. I thought that was kind of cool. And then on this one, I'm going to put it on with dimensionals. So how was your weekend, everybody? If you follow golf, oh, I'm sorry, more people joined. I apologize. Miss Shannon, thank you for loving the colors. And Mary, thanks for joining. Angela, good to see you. I missed you guys. I was so focused on my card, I didn't even look up and see that more people had joined. So thanks, you guys. I appreciate that. I know other people will be watching the replay. So to those people, I say thank you as well. What I started saying then got sidetracked, which is often what happens in my little world. I don't often use the label as a decoration, but I thought it'd be so cool just to kind of focus on that. And I needed happy color paper. That's why I'm using retired DSP. So here's where you'll see where I wish the candles were a die cut because I couldn't make it work. So I'm putting the cake there. And I would like to have had candles off the top of the cake, but it still works. So it will still work. It is very cheerful, isn't it, Judy? And then this is another die. They're just little presents. So we're just going to put that up here. So if you're new to my channel, I always, not always, but 99% of the time, I cut my stuff offline so that you don't have to wait as I go through using the big shot, the cut and emboss machine and stuff, which is why my cards come together pretty quickly. So I did these before I came on my live video, and I did the cake before I came on my live video. Normally I stamp, but this time I wasn't 100% sure if I was going to stamp it in black. I don't love it because it's so stark compared to the other parts of it, but it works. So I think we can get away with it. I'm going to bring it a little bit closer so that you guys can get the full effect of it. And that is my simple You're the Best birthday card. Super easy. I know, super easy. You could use any Designer Series paper. Like I said, I just wanted some happy, bright colors. It's hard to tell, and I don't know how you see it on your screen, but on mine, this pink does match this pink right here, but it's kind of washed out on my screen, so you can't really tell. The cards always look so different in person than they do on a video screen. So thanks, Shannon. You're sweet. Thank you. So it is a cheerful card, Charlene. That's what I thought this would be a fun, for one of my nieces or birthday cards, it would be a fun one to send because it has all these nice, bright, happy colors on it. So I started to say before I got distracted again, if you watch golf, you had an incredible opportunity this weekend. Hey, Huckles. There was a playoff, but the game ran late because there was a rain delay that they ended up playing this morning at 9 o'clock, which I was working. But thankfully, my boss was watching it while we were having a meeting and gave me a play-by-play. So it was really a very quick ending, very anticlimactic. But there was a winner, not Scotty, which I was kind of hoping for Scotty, but nonetheless, there was a winner, and it was really good. The game was really good yesterday, so I got to see some of it. So that was fun. Yesterday, I spent part of the day prepping for my card classes. So never a dull moment on a weekend when it's coming before a card class. So, all right, you guys, I think that's it. I know it's a short one, but you people are busy, and I don't want to take up too much of your time. I just want to say, as always, how grateful I am and appreciative I am that you come and you spend some time with me on Monday nights or whenever you watch it. I know some of the girls watch this on a replay. My dear friend Kira watches it on Tuesdays over her lunch hour. So I always appreciate that. And let me see. Am I forgetting anything? Let me just make sure I've said everybody. I think I've got everybody. Teresa, I think I said hi to Teresa and Miss Peg. You guys came on, I think, when I was looking down. I think I've got everybody, though. Mary, Angela, I think I got it. And Kelly, I hope I said hi to you, Kelly. I hope I didn't miss you. And Amory, I think I said hi to you too. So I think I want to say hi to everybody and just say that I really am grateful that you guys hang with me on and encourage me to come on and do my videos. So I hope you guys have a good week. Next week is a holiday weekend. So we are celebrating the 250th anniversary, 250th birthday of the founding of our country. So it's a big one. And keep our country in prayer. We need it. But I will not be here for video next Monday, which I think is the 4th is Saturday. The 5th would be Sunday. The 6th. I will not be here on the 6th. I won't be here next Monday night for a card video. So I'll see you the following Monday night. So I just wanted to give you guys that I'll be off. I won't be home, so I won't be able to do a video that night. So. All right, you guys, I love you. I hope you have a really good week or two, and I will see you to do our next video. Love you guys. Bye-bye now.